Hey there, welcome.
Hey everyone.
Hey guys, it is Flower Friday.
Yes, it is.
Those of you who are watching live, thank y'all so much for joining us.
Yes, we are excited to be here this Friday afternoon, and we're going to be working on a fall wreath.
Yes. So when you hop on, if you're watching live, make sure that you comment and tell us that you're watching live. If you're watching the replay, just put hashtag replay in the comments and let us know where you're watching us from.
Yes, we'd love to find out where everyone's from.
I'm Amanda. This is my mom, Sherry.
Hey there.
We are designers at Monroe Home, where we help you transform the ordinary home into an extraordinary home.
Yes, we do.
Tonight, we are going to be making a really pretty fall wreath.
Yes.
But the sign and the pumpkins came from Dollar Tree.
Yes, they have some beautiful signs, and the pumpkins are beautiful, these velvet pumpkins. So we were excited to find that at Dollar Tree, and so we're going to make a fall wreath with these.
So if you saw us on Instagram or on Facebook, we showed you guys some of the really pretty signs that we found from the Dollar Tree, and the velvet pumpkins, and we've got some beaded pumpkins.
Yes.
If you look at our Instagram stories today, you'll see that I kind of did a walkthrough of some of their fall and Halloween items. So if you are not following us on Instagram, make sure that you follow us at Grace Monroe Home.
That's right.
So let me go ahead and show you guys. We have this cute, adorable truck sign. Look at that.
Isn't that cute? And they have them in blue and in red. Amanda's going to be doing the red one. I'm going to be doing the blue one. So
and so I'm going to show you the red one. I've got it sitting over here.
Yes.
We've already got these wired on, so we will tell you in just a few minutes how we wired those on.
Yes.
And then we have these pumpkins. You showed them the velvet pumpkins?
I did show them.
All
yes.
right.
And
so
now they've got these in all colors. Blue, what other? Orange, blue, green, red. Don't they have red? They have cream.
They have, let's see. They have them in ivory, white, green, blue, and burgundy.
And burgundy, and then orange. Yes. Yes.
And then I have some really pretty beaded pumpkins. Y'all look at those. Are they not so pretty? And I could not believe when I found these at the Dollar Tree.
Me either.
It was awesome.
That is. And if you go to your local Dollar Tree and they are sold out of them, make sure to check online, because you can order them online.
Yep.
So
we've got some florals that we're going to be using today. Hey guys, thank y'all. Those of you who are just hopping on, welcome.
Yes.
Thank y'all for joining us. Hey Rose. Hey Luann. Oh my goodness, we have so many of y'all watching live. So thanks for hanging out with us tonight. And those of you who are watching the replay, thank y'all so much for watching. So we have some beautiful florals. Now our wreaths are going to be a little bit different because we have different colored signs. But what we're doing tonight, we're showing you that you can use these signs in different ways.
Exactly.
And so I have the red sign, she has the blue sign, so we'll have different flowers to coordinate with the signs. But we've got some really pretty artificial flowers that we're going to be using, some berries. We have got some
fall leaves.
Yeah, fall leaves.
Some gorgeous ribbons that we're going to be using.
Oh, Donna, I love fall too. And then, so I'm going to go ahead and get started on our bow.
Yes, I've already got my bow made here, so you can see, and Amanda's going to make one that's going to match hers.
Hey Leanne, hey Ann, hey Shirley, welcome. Thanks for hopping on tonight. Hey Sandy. Thanks so much for watching. Okay, so I already have my tails cut, and I'm just going to show y'all what I'm working with as far as ribbons go. So I have 6 different ribbons.
Get this out of your way a little bit.
I have 2 1.5 inch, okay, and I've got these tails already cut. They're about 20 inches. I measured them out, I'm sorry, 40 inches.
40 inches, yeah, because we wanted them
40 inches
longer.
Total, so they're pretty long. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to lay those in there. Put those right down in the bow dabber. Now I am using a bow dabber bow maker to make this wreath. So I've got my 2 1.5 inch, and then I've got several different 2.5 inch ribbons So I'll just show those to you because I've already got those cut.
Aren't those pretty? So I think this one is my very all-time favorite.
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
really pretty.
I love that. And it's copper on the other side. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, love it.
Yeah, and so these are, you know, they kind of different patterns, but they kind of coordinate well together. So I'm going to be using those, and I already have those tails cut too, and those are about, let's see, those are
14.
about 14 inches total. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead first and put my traditional plaid in there. Hey Debbie, thanks for hopping on. Okay, I'm just going to throw this on the floor like I do, y'all know. Now, these are going to be about 6-inch loops for this. And if you do not know how to use a bow dab or bow maker, if you have never used one before, we have lots of tutorials that show you step by step. Now, we go here on Flower Friday, we go kind of quickly through, but you can go back and you can look at those tutorials and watch step by step how to make these bows if you don't know how.
And they can see those on our blog, right?
At gracemonroehome.com or on our YouTube channel.
Yes, either one. That's right.
Okay, so once I have the 2 loops, and these are 6-inch loops,
Now,
I'm just
going
to...
to 4.
Did you do 4?
Yeah, I did
okay,
4.
well, I'll do 4 too then.
Of course, I think some of your ribbons are going to be different, but yeah.
So I've got 4 loops total, 2 on each side, and I'm going to go ahead and cut off this extra ribbon that I don't need. Hey Cindy, hey Joyce. Now I'm going to start with my polka dot ribbon. So I'm just going to put that tail down in there, push it down really well. Whoops, I threw that a little too far, a little too forceful.
It just rolled for you.
It rolled, that's okay. And so these are also going to be 6-inch loops. Now I'm not measuring, but I would say that they're approximately 6 inches.
I think they are.
Maybe a tad bit bigger, but that's okay if they are. It does not have to be exact. Hey Kim, hey Lori. Thank you y'all for watching today.
Yes, we are so happy that you're taking your time to watch us.
And those of you who are new to our channel, welcome. We're excited to have you on here with us.
Yes, we are.
I'm Amanda. This is my mom, Sherry. We are
there.
mother-daughter. We're wreath designers at Grace Monroe Home.
Yes, we are.
And we are making a fun wreath today, so I think you guys are going to love this. Next, I'm going to put on my striped ribbon. Now, this is a little bit sheer. It is a very pretty ribbon.
It is, and they've got that in that color and in the green, which it's really pretty in both.
Now, the ribbon did not come from Dollar Tree, but...
No, it did not.
But there are some really pretty ribbons at Dollar Tree.
Yeah, they sure did. They do have some.
Because we stocked up on a lot of mesh and ribbon there.
Yes, we did.
Hey, Joan. So let us know if y'all are excited for fall. Who's ready for fall, or who's just sad that the summer is almost come to an end?
Comments. I can't see the comments coming up. So if you're saying anything and we can't see you, it's because we can't see the comments all of a sudden. So sorry about that.
Oops, I'm getting ahead of myself. So now I've got my last ribbon. I'm going to go ahead and put my tail in for my very last 2.5 inch. Now it's not my last ribbon because we're using a lot of ribbon.
Yes, this is going to be a huge, it's like a 24, I think I counted 24 loop bow, so it's big.
Yep, Lori said I am so ready for fall. It is hot here today in Alabama. In case you can't tell, we're from the South.
Yes.
We're from Alabama, and it gets hot.
It does, which I love.
So if we have any Alabama people, Alabama folks watching, let us know in the comments.
That's right.
Because it does. It gets hot here in Alabama.
I just love that ribbon.
Yeah, I love that ribbon too. It's really thick. This ribbon, like I said, it did not come from the Dollar Tree. It came from a place that you can order online called Ampelco.
That's right, and it is an amazing, I don't know.
No. I'm all over the place today with my bow.
Yes, that's all right.
Oh, so we do have some folks from Alabama watching.
Hey,
well, hey there. Okay, so now I've got my 1.5 inch ribbons.
Yep.
I think I'm going to do my green first. And y'all, you do not have to throw it on the floor. That is just the way that I work.
We do that.
It is not necessary.
We always say we've had all the contraptions to hold the ribbon. No, it just works better for us to throw it on the floor. Because it's what we're used to.
Well, there's probably a better way.
I'm sure. I'm sure there is.
Because I know I'm going to get messages.
Yeah.
There's probably a better way, but it's just the way that I do it.
It's just the way, after so many years of doing it this way, that's what we do. I can pick up the ones you've already finished using.
And now we are, I don't know if we mentioned this earlier, but we are making this on an 18-inch grapevine base.
I don't think we told them that, so yeah. This is going to be big and showy.
You could do it on a smaller base if you wanted to. So if all you have is 14-inch, you could use that. And what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to fluff out my bow and get it looking all pretty, so you can go ahead and get started if you want to.
I will start. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put some of my fall leaves around, just so that I can kind of get my shape and get it like I want it. And we are using, and I'm going to slide it back over just a little bit so it's on the mat. We're using our Surebonder glue skillet, and it's full of glue, and I'm just dipping the ends of my stems into my glue skillet.
Yes, and for those of you asking, this is a Bowdabra. That is the name of the bow maker that I am using to make the bow.
That's right.
You can get those pretty much any...
You got my wire cutters.
Craft store. I was using yours, I guess. Most any craft store you can find those at. And they're really reasonably priced. I'd say under $15. And when you get done, you just have to fluff out your bow. It does take a few minutes to get all of the ribbons where you want them, but you just kind of pull them out and fluff and get everything where you want it.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Jackie says she loves the blue ribbon. It looks like cobalt blue.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know,
I love that too.
I know you got the blue sign. She picked the blue sign.
I did. I grabbed it.
I like that blue ribbon
loved
too.
It. Yeah.
But I love the red also.
I do too, and actually red is my favorite color, but I just loved this, and I knew as soon as I saw the sign, I knew what I wanted to do with it. So that's why I went ahead and got that one.
Alright, let me get all of my ribbons where I want them.
And now what I'm doing, you may have heard us talk about greening our wreaths, and that's what we do the majority of the time too, which is we'll go ahead and put our greenery to establish how we want it to lay out. And I'm not using greenery, but I'm using leaves, so we're still greening our wreath, we're just using fall leaves. And this kind of helps you get the shape that you want your design to be in. So, there we go. This needs to come in just a little bit. Okay, and now I'm still working on the outside first, so I've got some little thistles here, a bush of them, and they're in a blue, and I'm going to be adding these around.
And if y'all know somebody who would like to know or watch how to make this wreath, you just share this video with them.
We would certainly appreciate it.
And if you'll go to our YouTube channel or if you'll go to our Facebook page, we have tons and tons, I mean probably hundreds at this point,
yes,
of videos on how to make wreaths.
Yes, we do. Just about any kind of wreath you can think about. Oh, I think my ribbon just broke. It did. I mean my wire, so let me...
Hey Cheryl, thank you for joining us tonight.
I thought it was, I had gotten it too tight.
Yeah, you have to be careful with the wire.
Yes, this wire is
break, but that's
not
okay.
my favorite wire, but that's okay. We can make it work.
Yep.
I'm just going to double it up.
And you told them how you wired the sign on?
No, I didn't, and that is something that I need to tell you. So wait just a minute. Let me get
Yeah, because
this.
these signs from Dollar Tree, now they're not metal signs.
They're not.
The leaf is metal. It's got a little bit of raffia up there, which is really cute, and it kind of gives it some texture, which I like. Oop, I got glue stuck to me.
Yeah.
But the sign is actually, I don't even know what do you call
It's
that?
like a cardboard
It's
type.
like a really, really thick, hard cardboard. I'm sure that there is a name for that. So if y'all know what that's called, let us know in the comments.
And now all I did, in case that ever happens to you and you break your wire, you do not have to start all over. Just find the middle and just put a wire through it. And you can just go on with designing. You do not have to start over.
No, you don't.
Because it is going to happen.
And it will
to
happen.
You. Yes, it is.
At some point or another. So.
Yep. So,
right.
Now let's...
So that takes some time to fluff these bows out when you're working with all of these ribbons, but it's going to definitely be worth it when we get it on there. And so you're just going to wire your bow right to your grapevine wreath.
Dropping everything today.
Your butterfingers.
I am. It's Friday.
It is Friday. Friday.
Friday.
And what we call Flower Friday.
Yes.
If I got that tight enough. Just a little bit tighter.
And this is my favorite part of the day.
Yes.
Being able to be here with everybody.
Yeah, we love hanging out with y'all
We
on
do.
Flower Fridays. So
Okay.
make sure that you are following our page and you're subscribed to our YouTube channel so that you get notifications when we do go live.
Alright, so now I'll fluff it again, but I've got it back on here, so there we go. Now back to putting my thistle around.
Trying to get that just
And
tight
I know
enough
it may
where
look
we
a little
want it.
strange right now, but I promise it won't be like this for long.
Oh, Annette said the bows are gorgeous. Well, thank y'all.
Thank
I cannot
you.
get mine as tight as I want it on here.
Yeah,
But
sometimes the wreaths are made in a way and it makes it so difficult to get them exactly right. I hate to turn it away from y'all. I'll turn it right back. I just need to make sure that I've got these out as far as I want them, but not too far. Because I don't want it to be too.
so we are using different flowers, but that's okay. It's not. These are not going to be exactly alike.
No, they won't.
We don't want them to be. They're going to have their own personality
Exactly.
and their own style. So I've got some heather, some cream colored heather that I'm going to be using in mine.
Okay.
Yes, Marilyn, you definitely need to check your local Dollar Tree.
Yes, and like I said, because ours was just about out today.
Already?
So,
and I just went yesterday and
yes.
they were
So,
full of them.
if you get there and they don't have them, just order them online. You can certainly do that and have them delivered right to your door. Now, I'm just using some berries here that I have gotten, and I'm just going to put these around the outside a little bit. And these berries have burgundy and orange and navy, so they're going to work, and green, so they're going to kind of work with everything we're using here.
Do you have wire down there?
Do I have the wire? Yes. Did you need it?
Thank you.
Yep, I do.
So like she said, I'm just going to go around the outside, pretty much follow the steps that she's doing, going around the outside with some leaves and just kind of give my wreath the dimension that I want it to have and the size that I want it to have. Yeah, I think if you do order at Dollar Tree, if you order online, you have to order.
You may have to order a certain amount, yes.
You can order them online, but if you don't need a whole lot,
yeah,
you might not want to.
Exactly. And I don't know what I think they're all different, so I'm not sure how many of the pumpkins you would have to order.
Let's see. Somebody asked if we sealed the sign. We did not, so you're not going to want to have this directly outside.
Yeah. Now you can even seal it after you get the wreath made with by just spraying it, but with a clear coat, but just make sure to keep it where you've got an overhang.
Yeah, you're not going to want it directly where it can get wet, or you're going to want to make sure that you put it under a porch.
Yeah.
Because it is not sealed. Now, if you wanted to make it, you wanted to seal it, you definitely could do that.
Yeah, no doubt.
Let's see if I can get it so I can see your comments really quick.
I know. I don't know why they were there and then all of a sudden they disappeared. So
I think we can
that's aggravating.
Do something here.
But we do try to go back and answer them if we can.
Yeah, I think they were asking about the wire. We do normally use a different gauge wire. This is
we do, and this one, yes,
so,
and I
23 gauge is what we normally use.
No, 26.
26, sorry, gauge is what we normally use. This is 23, I believe.
Yeah, and it's not. I don't like it. Just so you know, I'm not happy with it. Hand me the rest of the berry garland over there. I think I'm going to need it. Yeah, thank you, ma'am. I'm just cutting these berries off of a garland. Some of the berries, because this is one I've had for a while and haven't used, and so some of the berries are not in the best of shape, but I'm just cutting them off.
Happy Friday.
Yes.
And those of you who
has some wonderful Friday plans or weekend plans? Let us know what you're doing. I know school is starting back around here pretty quickly.
Hey, Cindy.
Next week, so
yep,
I'm sure people are doing last minute
shopping
things, and
last minute school shopping.
Yes, we had to take Amanda's daughter. We took Amanda's daughter Stella today to meet her teacher.
Yes,
I think both Amanda and I both got choked up a little bit, but our baby girl,
kindergarten
is going to kindergarten, and it just does not seem possible.
No, it doesn't.
I don't know where the time went. She was just born yesterday.
Sure does seem like it.
It does. Of course, she is so tickled to be going. Okay, I think I'm going to put one small one right up here in the top.
So, it does kind of help. I know it does kind of help to go ahead and just outline your wreath with your leaves. If you're doing a fall wreath with your leaves or your berries. Does. I mean, I typically always do that.
Yes, I do too. and any kind of wreath, even if I'm doing one that's going all the way around, it really doesn't matter. It just helps you to get the shape and to make sure that you stay, you know, how you want it to go and that kind of thing. Because if you're working at it close right up on it, sometimes it's easy for it to get completely messed up.
Yeah.
And this way you've got it all like you want it. Let's see.
You know, if you're a wreath maker and you've ever made a wreath flat, it's not that easy.
No, that's not easy, is it? I don't know how she's doing it, to tell you the truth. I can't. I am not one that can do one flat.
I usually have my stand.
Yes. Just one more little one here.
Oh, that's great. So Elaine says, FYI, Costco and Sam's has their ribbon out.
Oh, yay.
They we do like to buy Sam's.
Yes.
I don't shop at Costco's, but
I don't either, but yeah, Sam's we do.
I do get their ribbon on occasion.
Yes, we sure do. I love it.
You're still putting your
yes,
berries.
I'm
I don't
still
have
doing
berries
my
to
berries.
put in mine, but
yes.
I'm just kind of going around with my flowers.
I am almost finished with this, so then I'm going to add my flowers. I just wanted to add one more right over here. Okay. Alright, now I have got these, which are so pretty, these navy, I guess these are just little rosebuds. And I got these at Michael's, and I'm going to add these around.
Serena says she makes her wreaths flat daily, so she guesses it's just what you're used to. I guess so.
I guess it is what you're used to. Well, when I first started out, I didn't have a stand. I just did them flat, but once I got a stand, that was it.
Yeah, and I'm sure it is what you're accustomed to.
It really is.
We always stand to make our wreaths. Now, I know a lot of people sit down and
they
make
do.
them.
I just never have been able to. And you'll see what I'm doing. I'm kind of doing this in layers. I first did the leaves and then the berries, and now I'm going the next around. I'm using my little rosebuds.
Yeah, and when you're working, if you don't have a stand and you are just, you know, working on your table flat, you don't always have to put your bow first. It kind of helps to know where you want things to go, but if you are putting your bow first and you're making your wreath flat on a table, then you're just going to have to move those tails out of the way. If you don't, you will get glue on them. So
yeah.
Just a little tip, you want to move those under or out of the way so that you don't get glue all over them.
I love these little rosebuds. They're so pretty.
Yeah, I like that blue.
Who is loving the new colors for fall? I know I am.
Yeah, there's some interesting.
I love all the combinations.
Yeah, really interesting.
They are.
Combinations.
They really are. So pretty.
Hey, Suzanne, thank you for joining us. Welcome. Hey, Lisa, Design Tribe member.
Yay,
yes,
yay. Yeah. We are happy to have y'all watching.
So if you do have fun plans this weekend, let us know in the comments what you are up to, what fun things you are doing. I know a bunch of you have gone to Wreath Makers Live, which unfortunately we're not able to be at, and we're so sad, but you know, we wish we could be there. We have a really fun weekend ahead. We have a
Yes.
big family event.
Yes, so we couldn't make it.
No.
But I'm enjoying all the pictures and
Yes,
things I'm
so y'all keep
seeing.
posting your pictures so we can
do
see them.
that. Okay, now I'm just using some navy hydrangeas. that
Hey,
I'm
Brandy.
adding in.
Yeah, and I've already started adding my hydrangeas, but now mine, like I said, is different than hers.
Yes, they're not the same. Oh, I'm loving these colors now, I'm telling you. I think I'll go ahead and add my pumpkins so that I know just where I want these. So now what I've done with my pumpkins, let me show you. These come, you know, they've got a material, a velvet material over them. What I did, I made them so that they've got a stem on them, and all I did is you just take your scissors and just cut a little hole right here. And this is styrofoam, so once you cut that little hole, then all you have to do is take a stem, any kind of leftover stem off of one of your flower bushes, and glue the stem right in, and then you've got you a pick. So
yeah, and
that's what we've done.
And now mine are different. These came from the Dollar Tree also, but what I did, I just took a flower stem, cut it off, and I just stuck that right through. I just dipped it in the glue, and if you have a glue gun, you just put a little glue on it, and I just pushed it pretty hard, and you know, I didn't have to do anything. The beads just kind of separated and it went right in there, so it was really easy to get into the pumpkin. And then to glue it into your wreath, you just stick your stem into the glue and just stick it right in there.
And the thing, once you get them on the stem, that allows you to get them better placed where you want them. So, you know, it's always easier working with picks, and you've just made your own by doing that.
Yeah, you can buy the picks.
Sure.
Some places sell them, but you know, you can still use those pumpkins even when they don't have the stick. Definitely make your own. Bonnie was asking how we attach the sign. We mentioned that earlier, but you must not.
I never did know.
Or did you not ever
tell.
say it? Okay.
Okay. So good. Thank you, Bonnie, for reminding me. Now it already had the two holes in the top. This one is hidden by the bow, but there you see it already had the two in the top because it had a little rope thing on it, and I just cut that off.
Yeah, like a little twine,
a little piece of twine, and I just cut that off. I wasn't interested in using that, so then I just used my wire and wired it here. But I needed some down at the bottom as well, so I'm using my jewelry what do you call it, hole punch. This is actually, I got it from Amazon. You can find them. It's just a jewelry hole punch, and I just, when it's something like this or even a thin metal, this works really well, and I just poked a hole in it using this, and I did two, and then just wired it on. So that's the way to do it. Now with this particular sign, you probably could get by with just gluing it on, but I like everything wired like this because I know it's going to stay if it's wired. So
yeah, you could probably glue it because it is lightweight, but just to be safe, I mean,
yeah,
you know, and really this is so thin that even if you don't have a punch, you can just take a nail and a hammer.
Sure you could.
Hit it a few times and it would go right through.
You'd be just fine. I am just getting these where I want them. And I did that just by bending the stem since I've got it on the pick. There we go. So I've got my pumpkins on. So I've got some pretty orange mums here, and I'm going to use these.
Yeah, that's what's great about just using the stem of your flowers and putting them into the pumpkins. You can move them and bend them and maneuver them how you want them, which is great.
Exactly, and it really...
Hey, Geneva, thank you so much. She said, love watching you too.
Aw, thank you so much.
Nancy says blue and orange are Clemson colors. Well, for us, we're in Alabama, so
they're Auburn colors.
So they're Auburn colors, and we're Alabama fans.
Yeah, but I still love the colors together.
I'm surprised she's making that read.
Yeah.
Because here in Alabama, if they see that
big
color,
no.
If they see those colors together, they're gonna definitely think you're an Auburn fan.
Yeah, my husband would be like, "What are you doing?" But I'm sorry, I do love these colors. So
yeah, it is a pretty color
I don't
combination.
care who they are.
Hey Trina, welcome.
Okay, we're just kind of moving my bow around again.
And these peonies, I'm using these burgundy peonies, which are really pretty.
Aren't they gorgeous?
They came in a bush.
Those are beautiful.
So my colors are a little bit more of the traditional fall, I guess you would call them more traditional colors.
I just love these little rosebuds. They're so cute. Okay, let's see.
They are cute.
Have you got any more of these left, or did you use them all? I need some of those, please.
Let me cut off a few.
Yeah, I just need a couple. Thank you. Just want a couple of more things. This color, orange. So, I'm going to add this over here behind it.
I may need like one more of those.
Oh, that's okay.
Patricia said, roll tide.
Yeah, amen.
See, if y'all are from Alabama, or you know
how that is.
It's no joke when it comes to
No,
college
sir.
football.
No, sir.
And honestly, I'm really not. I say I'm an Alabama fan because my husband would.
Makes you.
Yeah, he makes me.
Yeah.
But I'm not a huge football
No,
person.
I can't say that I am.
I'd rather
either.
be making stuff than watching football games.
Me too. There's one more. Was that going to help you?
I may use it in a minute.
All right. Maybe it will.
Hey Terry, the diamond-shaped ribbon that I'm using in this wreath, and I'll just flip this over and let y'all see where
gorgeous.
I'm at so far on my wreath. But that actually, she's talking about this one right here. It came from Ampelco, AMPELCO.com.
Yes. And they have some of the most beautiful ribbon I have ever seen.
Yeah, it's a new company that we just found, but they got great ribbons.
Yes, we love them. Give me a hard time. There we go.
Let's see. Brandy said they're from Texas, but roll tide there too.
Yay.
We roll.
Yeah.
Yep. Here in the South, college football.
That's where it's at.
Yes, during fall. They don't count down to Thanksgiving or anything.
No.
It's like
it's to football.
Countdown. I know my brother-in-law was telling us how many days until college football kickoff or whatever.
He is a huge Bama fan. And I keep playing with this bow. It's just so big that I find more loops that I want to put, and I make sure to straighten them out. So I wanted a big one for this one. Okay, I'm going to step it out here just a second so I can see what else I need. Okay, I see. I'm going to add a few of these peonies. I can make that pumpkin stay where it's supposed to.
Okay, and y'all, I know you can't really see it on mine, but make sure, she did, and she probably showed you, but make sure that you're putting something, if you are going to make a wreath, make sure that you put something behind your bow, because it's just going to make the bow really stand out and stand up. And you know, you want it pretty prominent there, and you don't want it to sink into your wreath. You want it to really stand out and be a showstopper.
Definitely.
And these Dollar Tree signs are just so cute. I wish I had, there's my apple sign. Did I have it?
Where did I put it?
Down here?
Is it down there? No, where did I put it? I put it somewhere close by so we would have it. Is that not just the way? I put it somewhere and don't remember where I put it.
There it is.
Oh, she found it.
So this is another sign that our Dollar Tree had, but y'all go to Instagram and Grace Monroe Home. That's our Instagram channel. Is it called a channel? I don't know. But
yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
In our stories, I posted a walkthrough. They have ours has tons of Halloween and fall. So if you haven't gotten yours there at your gotten it all there at your store, I'm sure it will be coming soon.
Yes.
So I was really surprised, but I love that. So we're gonna have to make something cute with some red apples.
I'm just loving all these colors.
Mm-hmm. I have to cut off some of my back so that I can get it to lay down flat.
Oh yeah. Yes, that's the hard thing, isn't it? And we do keep our stems long on purpose.
Yeah,
but most of the time we have them on a stand, so.
But we always keep our stems
always,
long.
Yes.
And that's mainly so that we can maneuver the flowers where we want them, and we can kind of determine, you know, the depth of the wreath that way. So there is a method to the madness.
Yes, there is. It may not seem like it, but there is.
Yeah, Trina, we can do a close-up if you want to see the wreath a little bit closer. They have a little bit hard time seeing the wreath.
Oh, okay. Which, both of ours,
she wants
or
to
just
see that one, I think.
This one? Okay.
See what the flowers look like.
All right. Yeah, I don't want to get it in the glue, so I'm trying to.
I don't think you have it. She does have it straight, but
yeah,
y'all can see it.
I can't tell which way. Maybe this is better. So hopefully you can see it.
Yeah, maybe y'all can see it.
Yes.
A little bit better there.
There we go. Alright, now I'm just going to put this one in over here. I'm going to be careful and not cover up my sign.
And one good thing about using a really big bow like this is you don't have to put as many flowers. So
I know.
I mean, the wreath would be cute just with the Dollar Tree sign, the bow, and a couple pumpkins and a few flowers.
It definitely would.
You can really do as much or as little to it as you wanted to.
And now all I'm doing is I'm just kind of pulling some of my leaves forward so that they're kind of integrated into the flowers more. And then I'm just bending some of my thistle forward just a little bit.
Yes, Julie, the pumpkins are velvet. They sure are.
They are.
Her pumpkins are velvet. Mine are
Yes, yes, mine are velvet.
Mine are beaded. And I'll show you this in just a minute. I'll show y'all an up close of this. I'm still not quite done yet, but y'all can see where I am at on that.
I think I'm going to put one. I want a little one. Let's see if I can get by with this. This may be too big because I don't want to cover up. Let's see if I can
thanks, Brandy.
one of these. Let's see. One more little place. Okay, I'm going to stand it out here. I think I need one more over here.
Yeah, we have a lot of the Halloween in our store too. I was surprised, and they actually said the man, I don't know if she was a store manager, but she said that they have more coming.
Yes, so. She actually said next week that it's supposed to be in, so I'm anxious to see what all they're going to get.
I was really surprised.
I was too.
Let's see. I want to answer some of y'all's questions.
Yes, because
Nancy said both are beautiful. Well, thank you, Nancy.
Thank you.
Verlene asks, where did the bush with the blue flowers come from?
The little bush, well, they both actually came from Michael's. I got the blue hydrangeas and the blue roses, and the thistle also came from Michael's. It is actually in their summer section, so if you're fortunate enough to find it right now, it's going to be 70% off, so stock up on it.
Brandy asked, she said your sister, I think she's talking about my sister, doesn't like to do wreaths with y'all. She's asking, and she said no, her daughter has no desire. Well, Brandy, she did actually work for us several years ago for a little while. She did wreaths with us, and then she quickly decided that it was not for her.
That was not her thing.
It's not for everybody.
Yes.
And so now she just went through nursing school, and she just today passed her the big test. I don't know what it's called. NCLEX. So
yes, praise God. Yay. We are so happy about that.
But no, she didn't want to make wreaths, and that's okay. It's not for everybody.
It isn't, so she'll just tell me what she wants and I make it for her.
Yep. But my little girls, I think they're going to be part of the business one day because
they do. They love it.
They already love to make wreaths. I've got one somewhere. I don't know where it is right now, but they tried to make their own little wreath.
For it earlier.
It was cute.
They've hidden it, I guess.
Oh my goodness! I ran right into the wall.
Uh-oh. I'm just trying to get my leaves to cooperate here, and I'll face forward. So there we go.
I got a little bit more of this to stick in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those of you who are asking about the wreath stand, we just get ours from a local florist. They sell us, you know, a few at a time, which is all we need. We don't need a ton. And so I always tell people, go to your local florist.
Yes.
Ask if you can buy one. See, they buy them in bulk, you know, wholesale. They buy them in bulk. We don't need tons.
No, and they get them probably 100 at a time, you know. So, yes, usually they'll sell them to you really inexpensively.
Mm-hmm. So I definitely...
so make sure to ask. Hey, all they can do is tell you no.
Well, and more than likely they're not going to tell you no.
More than likely they're not, exactly. Even now, I know that sometimes, you know, they may have a lot of used ones, and there's nothing wrong with a used one.
Yeah,
I
mean,
you know,
we've gotten used ones before. I mean,
sure. When we wanted to buy a bunch at a time, we got some of their used ones, and so you can certainly do that. Just keep playing with this bow, trying to get it exactly like I want it.
I know, and I'll just keep adding and adding.
I know. That's why I stopped for now. I'll probably add something later, but I have stopped for now. I think I am finished.
The heather that I'm using came from Hobby Lobby, and they usually have this year round.
That's not fall.
It's not fall, so it's
that's
just in
their
their
year round.
It is. It's just in their regular floral section, so you can get that any time of the year. And this is one of those things that we usually keep in stock most of the year because we use it summer, Christmas, fall.
It's great. We used it for one of our beach wreaths that we did a live on. We used it for that, so you know it's real versatile.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. There's mine. Oh, I didn't do anything to my tails.
Yeah, I'm kind of played with mine a little bit.
Yeah, I think I can't decide if I want to just curl them under, but I think I'm just going to curl them right now.
And like I said, we have a bunch of videos on how to step-by-step slow videos where we're zoomed in and you can watch us make the bows.
Yes.
If you don't have a bow dabra, like I said, you can get them at pretty much any craft store. You can get them on Amazon. Pretty much anywhere. Anywhere they sell crafts, you can usually find them.
Definitely. And we also have our Design with the Pros Club. I know we've got several watching from our club right now, where we actually go more step by step, showing you exactly how to do those, our designer wreaths. And we are closed right now, but we will be opening very soon, so you can get on the wait list so that you're one of the first ones to know when we do open.
That's right. And if y'all check out our blog at gracemonroehome.com, you can find all of the information about our Design with the Pros Club. You can find tons of videos. We have all kinds of DIY tutorials on there.
Yes.
So I think y'all will like it over there, so check it out.
That's right. So here we go.
See, I hope I'm holding up straight.
I know. I can't tell if I am or not. I feel like I'm very crooked, but there we go.
Here's that one. You can put that one up close so they can see it.
So there you go.
And so you see how she used the Dollar Tree blue truck sign and I used the red truck sign. And you can kind of do,
you can get some ideas on ways to do it. I keep finding berries that are turned the wrong way, so I'm just turning them.
Yeah, those of you who are just hopping on live, you definitely can go back and watch the replay.
Yes.
We'll have that posted here and on YouTube.
And now, just for those that are wondering, we do go back because you can see that the stems are poked out everywhere. We go back and cut those off very, very close to the wreath, so we don't leave them like that.
No. And then, you know, we make sure there's no glue.
Right.
Anything like that, you know, we clean it up really well.
Exactly.
But this is a fun one, and you guys definitely
is.
And I know I sound like an ad for Dollar Tree, but I promise I am not. They do not pay me.
They don't pay us. We just go. We love
They
it.
do not pay me.
Yeah.
We just happened to go to our local, and now we went to the store
We
in
actually
Clayton,
went
Alabama.
looking for little kid stuff.
Yeah. So we found these signs. They're so cute. They're just like truck signs that I've seen at other stores that are a lot more expensive than $1.
A lot more expensive, yes.
And the pumpkins.
Yes.
So y'all check your local Dollar Tree out.
Definitely do that.
All right, guys. Well, we thank y'all so much for joining us today for Flower Friday. And make sure that you're following us and you're subscribed to our channel so that you can be notified when we go live.
Yes, and those that shared it, thank you so much for sharing. That helps us so much.
Yes, it sure does.
Yep.
Oh, awesome. Sheila says she bought the signs today. Well, y'all, those of you who do get some of the Dollar Tree stuff, y'all will have to post on our page and comment and show us what you're making with them.
We would love to see it. Definitely. They are going to be great. I think that people are going to love them.
Yep.
So there you go.
The signs are made of a very thick,
kind of
it's
a
almost
card.
a wood, but it's not quite. I don't know what that
it's not really
is.
particle board, but
well,
it
may be. I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it is.
I don't
particle
know.
Board.
Maybe
That's
it
what
is.
It's particle
thinner
board.
particle board.
It's thin, but it's still very sturdy.
Yeah, it is.
Now, I would not put it directly. I would not. Put it directly in the weather. Like,
no,
I
don't think.
And somebody was asking what you could seal it with.
Now I would. Let me see if I've got some here. Wait just a second.
So I would make sure that if you make this, you hang it up, you put it, under a porch, under an awning. Don't have it directly where the rain can hit it. But you really wouldn't want to have any wreath that you made like that.
Yes, and you can just use Krylon makes it, or there's another one that you can get also. I can't think who it is now, but it's just UV resistant clear acrylic coating, and you can just spray this on, and you can spray the whole wreath with it. It's not going to hurt it at all, and it will help actually seal it, and it also is going to help for we still got a lot of hot weather here, even after fall starts. So it's going to help them not fade quite as quickly and that kind of thing. So definitely get you some of this.
Yep. And let's see, this someone was asking in the comments, the site for the diamond ribbon.
Oh yes, Am Pelco,
Am Pelco ribbon. So I'll show y'all that. Maybe that's helpful. Now, on their website, they do ask for a tax ID number, but if you call them and talk to them, you can order without using a tax ID. So anybody can order from them, but you'll have to call them and talk to them.
Yes, but pick out what you want and get the item number and all of that from their website, and then call them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mod board. MOD.
Oh,
maybe
okay.
That's what it is.
Maybe it is.
And you could,
maybe it
Susan,
is,
you
Trina.
could also
that
probably use Mod Podge, if you wanted to do that.
Sure you could. Good idea, Susan.
They Mod Podge, they make a sealer, I'm pretty sure, that you can use for that.
That's a great idea. Thank Renee put Design Tribe.
Yes, so and it like we said, our Design with the Pros Club is full of just the most amazing people. We have an incredible community.
An amazing
It
group.
is unlike anything out there, and we are closed right now. We only open a few times a year. We will be opening probably in the next couple of months, so if you guys would like to get on the wait list, just go to our website at www.gracemonroehome.com. You can get on the wait list, and then we will notify you when we do open to the public.
Yes.
Because when we open, we're only going to be open for 4 days.
That's right. So you want to know when we're opening so that you can be sure to hop on and get in. Betty said that, wow, those are beautiful. Yes, definitely go back and watch the replay, Betty. Yes.
Thank
you, Karen. We love you.
Thanks, Trina. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us on Flower Friday. And if you're watching the replay, thanks for watching whatever day it is.
That's right.
We love our design family, and we appreciate y'all so much.
Yep.
Thanks,
we
guys.
We surely do. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.
Bye, guys.
Bye.